The following is rated F for fairness. Viewers' discretion is advised.
Welcome to the audio show.
So there's nothing to me like a very, well done discussion. I remembered us talking the other day about, how the women are being presented as, not being able to do things and always having to rely on men. But aren't they showing a representation though of life? I really wanted Sonny to show me that she had the guts to walk off into the sunset. But remember, this occurred.
Me and Mike are not together and won't be together. So
Who
I'm not
cares? He had your body. He needs to pay.
You ain't gotta worry about him playing.
So let me stop right there. Aren't there friends just like a Shayla that basically are out here telling women that men need to be paying monies? Isn't this actually happening? This is happening. We have women who tell, other women that, them need to be looking to get some monies or to do whatever else it is or to be as promiscuous as possible. That's where that is coming from. So to make it seem as though, what I'm saying is this, to make it seem like the skits are being written in a vacuum is a lie. Because a lot of what's being shown on the skits is actually a representation of real life. That's why it's been working now. Now Sonny's over by now Mike is back over Sonny again.
And playing the casino.
You making outfit on? Good.
Let's not do that.
Let's go to the house.
No, we should. It's not a good idea.
To go to the house?
Yeah, Mike, we good. We can talk right here.
I got the money. I don't want to be pulling it out.
Well,
Like that.
count it in your car and then I'll just fold it up.
So while I like the Jamaican outfit, which I think you need to take it off right now, wear it when you're going to really give us some grades. So I'd given Sonny a bunch of credit for saying, you know what, finally put your foot down with Mike. But instead of continuously putting her foot down, she's not doing that. And I've already addressed Mike as a Pookie and Riri, and I've asked the question to the women out there who love to push the, chauvinistic, whatever it is that them call it. Who knows? At this point in time, who cares? Whatever y'all call it. When y'all come up with these, analogies for the men, whether you want to say them narcissistic or blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? Because that's what I call it nowadays. My question is, what makes the woman keep going back? Because women keep going back. And don't make it sound like O'Neill is speaking inside of a vacuum. When you have women with 3 and 4 babies or 5 babies and they might be from the same man, right? But the man is now a baby daddy and he's not an husband. What is making them go back? Because that's what they're showing with Sonny right now. There's no way for Sonny to basically find her freedom outside of Mike. She's decided now she's going to listen to Shayla because that's why she's right here. Of all this time that she's been here, this is what she's gone back to. It's sad, but it's true.
What's in the house or something?
No, Mike, I just don't think it's a good idea. You got a whole situation, remember? You got a girl. We're not doing that.
Okay, so I can come drop money out, but I can't come to the house.
I mean, you don't have to. I didn't ask you to drop the money.
No, okay, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying.
You know you really don't have to do this, though, right?
So if he doesn't have to do it, why not just walk away from him and go inside? But she's not. So what she's actually doing is playing the game. Okay, and women play the game, ladies. Them play the game. And just be honest when you play the game. But when people start making the comments make the comments fair when you're making them. I've already called Mike a Pookie and Riri. I deliberately called him that for a reason because he is that guy. He's a village ram. All right, he's a village bull. That's exactly who Mike is. But the question is, what makes women mess with the village bull like a Mike? What makes you continuously go back there over and over again? Because Sonny is back. Sonny has not found her way from herself. Me thinking that Sonny had a whole victory. I even like the line when she says, would you treat your what you call it? Your daughter like this? So my question now, would you treat your son like what you're going to treat Mike? Because the question is, you must just leave Mike to him thing. Run Mike away. Have him leave. That's the question. But instead of that, no, she's back to the same thing. So no, you don't really care what happens to her next. The next time something happens, because trust me, it's probably just going to happen for right now. But the next time it gets very intimate between both of them, you do know that I won't care. That's all I'm saying, because it will be just her fault.
$50,000 right there.
Hey, thank you.
You're welcome. And then I should have something again.
Oh, sensitive car.
Yeah. Remind me of you.
I'm sensitive?
Clearly, I can't come in the house.
That's not about being sensitive. That's about being strong.
Being strong, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do?
I just think I'm respecting your relationship since you never did.
Okay. See, I'm not here for that.
I'm just.
You're not respecting Mike's relationship, because if you were, then you would not be talking to Mike right here. Any of the chauvinists, creatives want to give me a take. Look, I'm not attacking y'all, but I just want to give you. I don't want people to think I'm attacking them, by the way. But I just want you to call a spade a spade. What is making women do this? Because the truth of the matter is, women actually do this. They do. Whatever you see Sonny going on with, they do. If Sonny really respected herself and respected Mike's relationship, as she's saying, she would not be talking tonight. She would not have taken Mike's phone call. She had my support when she closed the door on Mike, but now the door is back open again on Mike, and she's out in the open talking to Mike. My question to you is, why is the woman doing that? That's what I'm saying.
I'm just here to make sure you're good. You know what? That's if you think me coming in the house gonna be a problem and it's disrespecting the relationship and
I
all
just
that.
think you know what happens whenever we get that close. And I'm not trying to go down that route no more. I appreciate you so much for this that you didn't have to do again, but.
So if he never have to do it, give him back the money then. If he never had to do it, give him back the money. But she's not going to give him back the money because that's what she wanted to have done. It's the gold digging mentality. So ladies, a lot of times when men play the games and they play around, they're playing around because basically you're giving them gold digging tendencies. So if you give a man gold digging tendency, he's going to try to find a way to get the thing that him can get. Because he must have said, tell you what, since as I'm going to be used, let me be very, very clear with you how a man's mind is thinking. Since you're going to try to use me for some money, then I'm going to try to get at least some pum-pum from you. It's as flat out as that. And again, the people who don't understand when I use pum-pum, it's because it's your primal nature. It's what it is. You need money in order to be able to buy, basic food items. Let's call a spade and stop being here acting as though we're not human beings and we don't have primal natures that needs to be taken care of. Food, shelter. You want me to go for Maslow's hierarchy of needs? I can go for it. Let's not act like these things don't exist. Why is Sonny here is the question you need to ask.
Take it. No need to take it.
Really nice.
Thank you.
It's really nice.
Been in the gym a lot, stressing.
Yeah.
Gym is therapy.
Well, I'm gonna make sure, just and take accountability for my action and make sure you're straight.
I appreciate that. I appreciate you in some ways.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to stop by and make sure you was good. Make sure you look nice.
You wanted to make sure I look nice?
No, I said make sure you was good, and
Oh, okay.
I ain't gotta make sure you are look nice.
Thank you.
So you know I love you, right? You know I do.
Just not enough, right?
Let me ask you this, ladies. You don't think that that's going to come each time the money comes from Mike? A guy like Mike, you don't think that that's going to come? I just don't know. They make them look, chauvinistic for whatever. Okay, well, argue it. Look here. I hope people are not finding it to be. I just want you to start to have the conversations, honestly. And I really would love for people to come onto the show and argue some of these topics because they're very honest topics. It's how women are making men experience them. That's why you have some of the reactions that you're having. Let's argue that. Yeah, and Anthony act like a clown. So some of the time we can't talk about Anthony. We're just talking about like honest scenarios like this. Basically where Sonny should have been able to walk off, but they're playing how she has a friend who is in the gold digging thing and she listens to her gold digging friend. And so her gold digging friend tells her to do something different. So she starts to do those different things. It just happens that way. And that is life in a nutshell.
And just, if you need anything else, until I get some more money, just let me know.
So that's what's taking place. So let me ask you, is Sonny back on the roller coaster again? Do you like the fact that Sonny is on the roller coaster again? Let me ask you, ladies, is that what you want Sonny to basically do? To say, you know what, I'm going to try to see if I can get some money from Mike because of the times that I've spent with Mike, and you know, is that what you would prefer her to do? Or my take is that she should have just closed the door on Mike, and Mike just should be a thing to decide. That's what I think Mike should be. As far as Sonny is concerned and the amount of pain and hurt that Sonny has gone through, Mike should have been an afterthought. She had never been there. So that's a question I want to ask y'all. Give me a take from the chauvinists. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and talk to y'all soon.